All right, is interval cardio on a treadmill your 30-minute fat loss solution? We're here to talk to you today about that, and I believe it is. All right, what we want to do while I start to explain why and how is to get in the manual mode, hit the green quick start button, hit your up plus arrow under speed, and just find a speed that's not too fast, not too slow. I'm about 5'9", medium height, so around 3.5 is good. If you're shorter than that, 5'3"-ish, 5'4"ish, maybe 3.0. If you're taller, 6 foot tall, maybe go around 4.0. But it's whatever speed doesn't feel too fast, too slow. Now, what you want to do with your warm-up speed is every time a minute goes by, you want to increase the speed by 0.1 miles per hour. So over the course of a 10-minute warm-up, I'll go from 3.5 to 4.5. Never running or jogging, just practicing one of our phases that we do in our challenge, and that's a power walk. 3 technique reminders on the warm-up or the power walk is stand tall, lean back like a soldier, long stride challenge with your legs relatively stiff and let your heels hit the tread first. That's a nice power walk mentality. Okay, 3 reasons why I believe, in my experiences of trying to become as fit and muscular and lean as possible in the last 28 years of being a drug-free for life athlete, and in my experiences of training over 500 people, over 18,000 client hours for the last 8 years in our private studio here in Chicago, Illinois, is that interval cardio on a treadmill is absolutely the best form of cardio long-term to stay safe and to get a fat loss cardio workout. The 3 reasons why I found is that you are in total control of your variables. Not only are you in control of your speed and your incline and your technique, which we'll talk about in a little bit, but we're also in control of obviously your temperature indoors. So in Chicago, that's really important because this time of year for the next 3, 4, 5 months, you know, you can go outside once in a while, but the weather dictates that. And the clothes you got to wear, it gets pretty cumbersome. So you're able to control all your variables. Number 2 is the shock absorption of the tread. Most of the treadmills are made, they have plywood bases, they have shock absorption ability. If you look at them as you walk, it gives. And that is very, very important so that we can keep our bodies safe. When you combine that with the 3 techniques that I'm going to share with you, being aware of your technique and your body during the 90-second challenge is very, very important. So that's number 2 reason why it's very, very effective for fat loss. And number 3 is it's more functional. You can use bicycles, upright bikes or recumbent bikes, or elliptical machines or stair steppers. Stair steppers are good. All those are good, but when you use an elliptical or a bike, your legs get worked somewhat more than your upper body. And you're not using your balance and stability and functional type muscles. When you're actually power walking and jogging and sprinting, you're absolutely tying in the upper body to the lower body through your core. If you see some of the physiques of ultimate sprinters or boxers who are coming from side to side like this, they got some great abdominal walls. So it's a very, very functional movement, which is important at being able to not only become fit and lean, but to be able to perform your daily activities and to be able to live long and strong. All right, each challenge is 90 seconds long. It's a 60-second power walk, and then you go right into a 30-second jog, and then you go into a 15-second sprint, driving your knees nice and high. After that, it's a rest time. You go down nice and slow where you started your warm-up at, catch your breath, find out what your heart rate is, and just slow your breathing down. Now, after your 10-minute warm-up, very important because we're going to really, to streamline your fat loss program, we're going to require that you do this first thing in the morning before you eat your first meal. And plus it gets done. Those are 2 reasons why doing interval cardio first thing in the morning is very advantageous, and you will burn up to 2 to 3 times more body fat by 1, getting it done consistently, and number 2, by burning extra calories before you eat your first meal. So you're just going to wake up on the treadmill in the morning, doing your warm-up that we just prescribed, get off after the 10-minute warm-up and stretch out your quads. Here's a great quad stretch. Grab across with your right hand, grab your left foot, and nice and slow, pull that knee back towards the wall behind you. You can help it a little bit. Go for about 3 or 4 second stretches, then back away and do 3 or 4. Obviously, do the right and the left. Another great stretch for your quad is right here on the treadmill. You can put your foot right up here on the handrail. Just lower your body here and push back, and then just slowly force this left knee back and get a really nice stretch in this upper left quad. You want to do both sides, of course. So that's those two great quad stretches. You probably have some stretches that you like, and you can utilize those, but the ones I'm showing you might be different for you. Now, your buns and your glutes are really important to stretch out before, to keep this interval cardio program safe, because we're going to get pretty intense on the jog and sprint. So here's a really nice way to stretch this left glute. Put your ankle right up on your knee, just slightly bend the leg that you're standing on, and just slowly go down into it, and you really should be able to feel a really nice stretch right here, and particularly right here in this glute. A really nice way to intensify this one is drop your head down, drop your hand down, take a big breath in, and relax into it. 3, 2, and 1. That's a really nice way to get the maximum benefit out of any stretch, is to relax your breath into it, to intensify it for 3 to 4 to 5 seconds at a time. Come back out of it, relax before you intensify it again, and try and go a little further. Do that 3, 4, or 5 times. Obviously, you want to switch it over, and you want to stretch the other glute on this side. If you feel like your balance is an issue, just lean against a treadmill or something like this, and then you can really get a maximum stretch in this right side, particularly the right glute. So that's our quads, that's our glutes, buns. Now our hamstrings. The traditional hamstring stretch that's very, very effective is keep your legs a nice soft lock, relatively stiff, as long as there's no discomfort behind the knee. Drop your head down, and relax into it. Don't force it, don't bounce, just relax into it for 4 or 5 seconds. Come out of it. The first stretch, I usually get my middle finger on the floor. Second stretch, my ring finger. My third stretch, my pinky. And then by the 4th or 5th stretch, I can get my knuckles on the floor. Okay? That's a fantastic way to stretch. You can do your inner thighs like this on the treadmill. Push your knees apart. Lean back away from it and really get those inner thighs. All right, you're ready for your first challenge. Okay, get in the manual mode so that you're in control of the speed and the incline. Okay, if you're just starting out with cardiovascular fitness or intermediate, let's start with an incline of, let's say, 2.5 degrees. 2.5 degrees. And if you're medium height and you power walk that you're starting your warm-up at 3.5, start your speed on your first power walk challenge at 4.2 or 4.3. We have a cheat sheet totally designed to give you a great idea, depending on your height and your fitness level, on where to start these variables that is accompanied with the verbiage underneath this. It's called our interval cardio cheat sheet. It will absolutely simplify the process on how to pick your starting challenges and how to incrementally increase each one. So here's the key. 60-second power walk, 3 technique reminders. Stand tall, soldier, long stride challenge, dig those heels in the tread first. Then after 60 seconds, break into a light jog, leaning forward. Start jogging and then increase your speed up to 5.2 miles an hour for intermediate. Leaning forward, bouncing soft off the balls of the toes. Maybe your heels don't even hit the tread at all. Make sure you don't go from side to side, go from front to back. After 30-second jog, now we simply intensify it by driving our knees nice and high into the ceiling for 15 seconds. Now here's the key coming out of it. Grab your handrail and hop off. Hit the down arrow to the speed that you started your warm-up at. For me, it's 3.5. Let the tread slow down. Hit your incline down to 0, and then walk it out nice and slow. Check out your heart rate. After the first challenge, your heart rate should be around 135 to 140. Now here's the key, rest period. Rest until you get your breath back. Go nice and slow. At baseline, where you started your warm-up at, slow your breathing down, get your heart rate back, get an energy feeling of, hey, you're ready to take on another challenge. Just trust your gut feeling. So the time frames of the interval cardios are written in stone. 60-second power walk, 30-second jog, 15-second sprint. But the rest period time frame is just nice and easy. It's going to be short in the beginning, but they're going to get longer. 6 or 7 challenges, and you'll be totally done in 30 to 35 minutes. If you have any questions on how to duplicate this awesome fat loss interval cardio session on the treadmill, use our cheat sheet down below. You do have the power to change.